screen in a better position or a window. So let's start a new game, medium. Did you read? Yes, I did years ago. Like, oh, well, maybe like 2 decades ago. Yeah. I was like, what, 19? What do Android stream about electric sheep? Or what was it? Name? The Dream of. It's a bit different. Bit different. Well, I had a longer blonde hair. Like dye. I did have a longer hair. But still, the original movie is one of the classics. I like to watch like after a couple of years. After a couple of years. Yeah, I know. When you watch it and understand that I'm
leaving now.
If
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one?
I think she's something like 14 years old or 13.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary.
But yeah,
Come back tomorrow.
what was I saying?
Wait.
When you watch the original Blade Runner, when you look all the effects, they are basically well. I don't think that they used any computers while they did that.
These are extremely rare animals.
Yeah, now that you say it.
What a coincidence. So am I. That is the price for humanity. And what else might be interesting you in today, sir?
Me too, Lazardo.
Some virtue.
The sequel was a pretty one, pretty movie. Yeah, the movie isn't really.
What of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
The movie takes the setting from the novel, but it's not really, not the same story.
I was just finishing up my
12-hour
patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief, considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother shimmy in
what was it?
in the second sector.
It has something. Yeah, it has that. It had that virtual reality thing. Yeah, where people tried to suffer. Yeah. Yeah, it was. And it was something about having a real animal as a big status symbol. And everybody were hooked on that virtual reality system that basically everybody had to suffer until everybody tried to, get on top of that mountain or something like that.
Guza was one of the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, But you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid. Because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like $1 billion.
But it's like if somebody starts to read that book and
You got something better to do?
expect something like the movie, I'm saying that he's gonna be so disappointed.
Slumming tonight, Slim?
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down
Who
in
was this
Kaiser.
voice
Dressed
actor?
up like a
The
nurse.
female voice
Not a
actor?
chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Scusa got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder.
Hey, Seagull.
Job's got no respect
Sandstorm.
for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
What?
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-road paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
Oh.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No
Yeah, I remember.
human would own one of those frauds.
Lisa Edelstein, who acted in House as a Dr. Lisa Cuddy. Castle TV series. But he was out especially in the House MD as a Dr. Lisa Cuddy. Nice. Yeah, I hate that. And after
Something? Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it.
a while,
What do you know?
you're gonna,
30 counts of animal murder and
sneeze like
aggravated
blood
assault.
because all your
The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there.
you've been sneezing so much.
How's old man Runciter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight. Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art. Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic
How many
ticket.
CDs did this game have? Quite a lot.
Interesting. Interesting.
You can take a gun. Haha.
I already checked for
18.
a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some link.
Yep.
Make sure the lab boys run them through the mainframe, human and rep. Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I hope that they never make a sequel for this game because I have a feeling that they will make a good one.
I've gotten all I can from that. Interesting.
Straight in here.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Yeah.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men.
I don't
One
think
dragged
they-
his right foot, indicating
I don't think
possible
that they
injury to
remade it.
lameness.
Didn't they
The other
just,
appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even.
like
There.
use AI to increase the resolution and but if I read something about it, people haven't taken it really well. They're saying that it's really lousy.
My precious one. She was my baby.
Big caliber, possibly off-world combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
Is Tanya in this game? Tanya is always in the game.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was two men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah,
What did they
that
look
one.
like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
But I was thinking, Secret, and then if you read from my Discord, but I think I have idea how to try to fix one Mega Man 1 game that I
Can you think
had.
of anything they might have been after?
First, I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted
Yeah.
to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
and think
Who else would be
and think
capable of
about big
such
all that
barbaric acts?
generalistic art like that here that can be done by AI now.
My
No need
precious
don't need to like pay to anyone.
She was my baby.
No need to pay anyone. And now they are talking about that one song
All my
that AI created, that rap song using whose voice was it? And now the big studios are saying that they should make it illegal to do that kind of songs with AI.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor
Yeah.
Koenig an exquisite Bergeron coat. I have been a guest at his house
Yeah,
on
I know.
separate occasions. Do I look
you-
like I need to?
do you really
wear
think
this
like,
artificial product?
Like that when Elon Musk and people said that the AI development should be halted for time, do you really think that like Elon Musk has any other reason to say that than that he has his own
Gifts
plans?
From that camera?
It's irrelevant.
He has his own plans for, you know,
Murderers also destroyed the
to make an
camera.
AI.
Thousands
So
of Virginians worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
there are a lot of let's say there are a lot of big players on the field that wanna, you know, make a lot of money with AI. Yeah. It's gonna be a big problem. It's gonna be a big problem, let me tell you.
I believe this is the disc from last night.
Peachy.
Like I remember saying back in the day. Oops. When how did I go get back? Yeah. Like I remember saying back in the day when social media was, you know, turning big. I was saying that this is gonna give us some problems, but nobody believed. And now our social, you know, connections are all broken, and society is going haywire. I know. We are all going to be.
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
Oh yeah, I can run. Come on, get. What if we could check that?
Tell me about this Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for a short while. She's about 14 years old with pink hair.
14.
A very attractive young thing.
How'd you find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone.
14.
And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
Hot.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there. My precious.
Yeah, I go.
She was my baby.
Well, isn't that cute?
Monkeys.
A toy dog. Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself. A candy bar. Yuck. Well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute?
Yeah, the best part about this game is that there are a lot of stuff that Ozark, you know, thinks about it. You know.
Well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute?
Monkeys was augmented. Oh. You're gonna monkey, all right?
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment. Here you are.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you. It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft. The small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance. Find anything else out here?
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last night.
Find anything else out here?
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
Black sedan.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
Zilcho. Where does these were like spinners? Yeah. Riding spinners. Ah. You have a nice monkey. May I touch it?
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she hadn't gotten close to a perfect score.
Harry. Was it this room?
Uploading personal clue database.
Oh yeah, I got to remember to do this always.
Downloading mainframe clue database.
You always have to come and, you know, upload stuff.
Clue database transfer complete. Scanning video disk. 2 enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
This was always strange.
Crime scene.
How does it work? How does it work? Is it here? No. Enhance, yeah, and the picture takes like some like U-turns, almost. You can see behind like a behind corner and stuff like that. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, now I see it. Like this, I think. Yeah, that like enhance.
Hello there, Lucy. Give me a hard copy of that.
Well, I don't think that it can do anything like this. I don't know, it feels strange. Like this.
It's some kind of insect.
See,
Give me a hard copy of that.
see a picture from like behind the wall or something like that. That would be weird. Was here something?
A sushi menu.
And change also like the
Give me a hard copy of that.
angle the picture has taken.
Run sitter crime scene.
Yes.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
That I can do. Bones. Guessing. Yeah, I can't believe it.
Local license plate. Give me a hard copy of that.
That's, No. Yeah. You always know it when you find something is when it's back out.
A black ground car. Looks like it's been around the block a few times. Give me a hard copy of that.
I think I have everything now.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database.
And now we load those pictures.
Clue database transfer complete.
Yay! Hey Lolpa, once again, yeah. How's it going, man?
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. The shell casings from Runciter should be in the museum.
You have a great face.
History.
How's that?
They're from an Ender rifle. It's standard issue off-world military hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used this piece didn't just
Oh,
walk into
my
a local sporting goods store and buy it. Those babies are collectibles.
A bit blue, maybe. Not sure why.
Anything else?
We got the animal corpses from Runcitors, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
Aw.
About 50% were real, the rest
But that was a
fake.
good joke on in the series.
Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Anamoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
Yeah, they're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really
Hard to
pissed
say.
off at something.
Or red. No, red is
Could be.
anger.
Who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of
Maybe
reps.
yellow is like a
Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver
energetic.
out of my bag next week. Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant, it's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head on. And there ain't too many spinner drivers clutzy enough to smack a street level
Yeah.
VTOL
The classic way to keep people watching a series. Create a sexual
You're a
tension.
real funny guy, McCoy.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runcitors is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
Don't tell me secret.
Okay, now what I
But
call
Sika
it.
likes Bones and Vic likes Gossip Girl.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Try me later if my memory scores. We don't see you anymore.
Flocka.
But that was safe just in case. Because I don't know. There's always a possibility. Oh, designer cut. Oh yeah, we can choose these. I don't know. These help eläköitsiä. Yeah, big like Gossip Girl. Dawson's Creek.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the
Isn't
Third War. The rest of
Dawson's
us had
Creek is
eaten
about
mussels, soy,
how
and
does
off-world
Dawson
life.
cry this time?
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. Want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a book.
Got to mix more out back.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
That's how I walk. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
This girl ever eat around here?
And then he cries.
Ah, all Gaijin look like you.
Smart looking cat. Meow.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Howie favor, distribute all through our police station.
It's just like my life.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin, just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new suits.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived.
Turtle.
I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Oh yeah, now I need to save. But you know, Westwood knew how to make games.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know, and who I don't know. I don't know her.
Think hard.
Okay. Maybe seen her once. At station.
Yeah.
Riding north on
Westwood is one of my favorite gaming companies. Gaming developers back in the day. Oh, this was so cool looking back in the day. Westwood is friendly.
Nobody's gonna get retired, okay?
Retired.
What do you want from Zubin?
Just talk, that's all.
So talk?
We can also kill him.
Things I want to know.
Ah, police.
I'm McCoy, LPD Rep Detect Unit.
Rep Detect?
Sometimes we're called Blade Runners.
Aww. Well. Kane the Elf. Was it gonna be fantasy RTS? Didn't know that.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find
It's always fun to think that
disappeared into thin air.
not sure if he's really in this game as a voice actor, but the actor in the original movie was the same guy that was in the new Battlestar Galactica, the commander.
Gotcha.
Your target gave you the slip? What happened, McCoy? You feel
Okay.
sorry for it?
My game must have been on.
Go home
Well,
and get some
I do love the original Command Conquer a lot. Kane leaves. Kane leaves. I usually shoot the guy, but now I didn't shoot him. Why? Maybe I'm feeling nice. Let's see how it affects the ending. But it felt just so stupid at the ending of Red Alert Soviet campaign. It was like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why, man? Why? Why did you do that?
Your floor number, please.
You look a bit weird.
Apartments.
McCoy.
Oh yeah, Sega. I downloaded those Doom mods and tried them with my Roland.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen.
They sound lovely.
Now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job. And
They sound lovely.
swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Oh, a dog.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Who's a good doggy?
Good doggy.
Who's a good doggy?
Best dog in the whole world.
Aww. This was always this had this kind of, you know,
Zubin was the first Nexus
camera movement. They were always cool.
An almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
Shoot the dog. No. I don't think you even can shoot the dog. And that Neo horn.
Hi, Mr. McCoy. I'm sure you remember me. I heard about what you did for my friend, and I just wanted to say thanks.
The message could have come from any of a dozen people. I'd done my share of favors when I was in uniform. Something about the voice was familiar, but I was too tired to place it for sure.
Erase and reset.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents.
This isn't Los Angeles.
A tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
This isn't Los Angeles.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Let's leave.
Got your delivery here, man.
Yeah, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real company. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say... Oh!
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know.
Rat.
He's a purebred chihuahua, and he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
No.
Also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about
Glands.
think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6?
Hey, Cuckoo Gaga baby man. No, nothing bad happens ever to babies. Nothing bad ever happens to.
You be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers. Mirage, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row.
Hmm.
They're all working down on DNA Row.
It was the bad. Peter Griffin didn't have bad. Didn't have good time back in those days. Well, I would say Sega. I would think that many people had played after that.
Very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
I would say a lot of people didn't play Gabriel Knight 3 was because of the 3D engine.
That's right, but we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Run Center deal or not. Tyrell Security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
If only Sierra would have done on one 3D engine. Yeah. There was what? Gabriel Knight 3. Was it King's Quest 8? And what else?
Your floor number, please.
Yeah. But at least they were trying to do something new. They tried. You don't see that much stuff new nowadays from a big gaming companies. In the 90s, even like big companies tried to make something different, in my opinion. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But there weren't really a lot of 3D adventure games, so they were trying to find how to use 3D environments for.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor.
Oh, there was SA.
Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd you get
Monkey Island 4.
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduler ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
Yeah, that's true.
I may have more questions for you.
Nowadays it's only like now this game has better graphics. Nothing else. Nothing else. Wow, better ray tracing. Nothing else.
It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series. The kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model. A comedian designed to entertain the troops off-world.
Just like
the earring was shaped like an insect.
Make new voice actors.
Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
Yeah, that's true. Watch what is happening with the movies.
Worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a
It's just remakes. Now even like Disney makes just like a
This earring yours?
movies with real life actors
Ain't her style.
from the old cartoon movies.
You're liable to end up with a severe limp.
Nah.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about?
But different, I would say, Sega about Monkey Island 4.
You spot
Yes,
anything you think I ought to know about? Tell me.
Monkey Island 4 used 3D engine, but it didn't, you know, use like a 3D environment like the Gabriel Knight 3 tried, you know. It was just still like a basic point and click adventure, but the backgrounds and characters were 3D models. They were. Yeah, well, that's also true. That's also true.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchen.
But you could also try to make cheaper games, maybe. Everything doesn't have to be like a big budget games. Could it be?
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Oh, there's a dead
dog.
dog.
Collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
It's a dead dog. Oh.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up. Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him. Disgusting.
That's a good question. Whoops. Yeah.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed. Not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
What was that? No.
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looked...
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Ricky.
Eisendaler had used his dog's name as a password. The Tyrell brass wouldn't be too happy if they knew I was snagging a copy of their files, but someone had wanted them bad enough to kill Eisendaler, so I figured they must be worth having.
Yeah.
Lagging behind again?
They didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Hello, Crystal.
Pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still putting the pieces together. It's all stored in Esper's mainframe. You hear about the Moonbus massacre?
Gaff mentioned it.
Could be our cases are overlapping. I might keep you posted.
Do that.
Moonbus. You remember the first time I played this ever? I think the ending I had was like the worst ending.
You friendly with Eisendaler?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisendaler, he almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Scrub test chief engineer.
Maybe I should play Fortnite this Saturday.
See how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields.
Just for fun.
One of the other engineers could tell you more.
You know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
Are you here? Are you still here, Cuckoo Kaka Baby Man? Yes, I remember your name. Cuckoo Kaka Baby Man. So it's so smooth.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know, offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture. You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security is tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from
Big
the terminal
baby, yes.
in Dr. Eisendaler's office.
Cuckoo Kaka Baby Man, have you have you had your
Looks like Dr. Tyrell
milk
keeps
already?
his files safer than he keeps his employees.
Yes, I see babes everywhere.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. There's a lot of information here.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
Do you have milk for me? Yes, I have milk for you.
The detonator wire I pulled out of
I have the
his
best
skull
milk you can get.
story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him. Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed. Not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their
The city,
passwords, but what
because the
would
city where I live,
grav need with replicant DNA
it has a large area of rural. It's a large rural area also, so it's also like the biggest milk producing area of Finland.
I may have more questions for
So
you
if
later
you
on.
want milk, we got it. West Finnish milk. Once again we go to the mainframe. Well, we have cows, don't worry. A lot of cows. You can take
It's like Clue database transfer complete.
And you can have your own cow and you can call it Moo Moo.
Scanning video disk.
It's like
One enhanceable image found. Adding
Gi-
enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
give me milk, Moo Moo, and
Tyrell grab test.
Moo Moo comes and says Moo Moo. That's how it works.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
Okay.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? Give me a hard copy of that.
Yeah. Sika goes to a bar and talk to all the ladies. I'll give you a hard copy of that.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
If you have anything here, let's see. Uzi. Only a big baby man. Hey, good night, Vic. Have fun inside the sea. Have fun. Have fun in the sea. So many hard copies, and it's like, don't copy that floppy. Wanna see my hard copy?
The goons over at the Tyrell building wouldn't let me talk to their boss. Maybe you can set up a meeting.
Anyone else in that whole company who knows anything?
You and I both know it's a one-man show over there.
I'll give it a try, kid. I'll have to pull some strings, so don't go in there half-assed.
Strings?
Make sure you got some legit questions for the resident genius.
Appreciate it, Lieutenant. Bryant on permanent vacation or what, Lieutenant?
He sends his regards from the Hemorrhoid Hospital. What's the good news?
Hemorrhoid Hospital.
Fresh out, but I'm following up some leads.
Yeah, now we can go. This, I like this, really well made. Still looks like I said, it still looks surprisingly good, even though it's like what 36 years old game. 26, sorry. Yeah. It was what, almost 30 years old game. Think about it, like let's say 10 years ago, and you say it like this game was made in 30 years ago. It was 87, something like that. It's like they were much different. 30 years ago I was 3.
Beautiful, isn't it?
But yeah, this was 26. Yeah.
The owl or the view?
Both.
Almost 30 years.
The view's amazing. The owl, well, artificial things never did that much for me.
Yeah, this is a nostalgic game for me too.
We used a real one as a model.
Owls are
Hey,
extinct.
Natalie.
Who told you the model was real?
Yeah, I would say this is one of the best point and clicks from the 90s.
He's wrong or lying. Check your Sydneys.
I would say like top 5.
Eldon wouldn't make up something like that.
You're Tyrell's assistant?
Yes, I'm Rachel. Dr. Tyrell is very busy. I'm
Same.
fully familiar with all Tyrell operations.
He does know I'm a cop, right?
But this
Blade Runner
wasn't-
unit?
But this wasn't made like Sierra
Dr.
or
Tyrell has
Lucas
already
Arts
met
that
with
were
one
like the
Blade
big
today.
names
Has
of point and
important
clicks.
business to attend to.
Only like Westwood,
Your department should coordinate its
who had
efforts
made
better.
like what? Lands of
yeah, but
Legend of Grandia.
You may speak to me or you may leave. I can't offer you any other choices.
fair enough. I wanted to ask about Marcus Eisenduller.
I can't tell you who killed
Fate
him.
of
if that's what
Atlantis.
you're asking.
My friend had it like
already got a suspect.
on Amiga.
What I want to know is why the killer would be interested in replicant DNA information.
It had so many discs.
That's a stupid question.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Your suspect is obviously a replicant. A very dangerous one.
I thought replicants were safe. More human than human. Isn't Dr. Tyrell pushing to make it legal to use rep labor to clean up the kipple?
Both had Harrison Ford, by
Are
the
we
way.
here to discuss corporate policy or Marcus Eisenduller's murder?
A little of both. You heard about the moon bus hijacking. Yeah, I guess you would have. 50 people dead.
Of course, we aren't playing
I'm surprised you aren't out doing spin control.
the Harrison Ford character in this game,
The
but
public gets nervous when your pets wander around the city without a leash.
in Indiana Jones we did.
Replicants aren't pets.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Pets
think-
live longer and don't go around killing people.
I think this happens before. This happens before that movie.
There are safeguards in the design.
Yeah, I've seen the data. Implanted memories, a 4-year lifespan.
Or did this
I'd probably
happen
be a
like
little
the same
crazy
time?
too,
I
but
don't
I don't
remember.
think I'd start killing people.
Wouldn't you?
As I explained to Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus 6 model a past. I've given it the purity and innocence of childhood. And all the joy and despair that comes with a real existence. That's hardly a death sentence. That's life.
I don't remember. Did
I thought you weren't meeting with any more Blade Runners today.
Well, I decided to make an exception. Mr. McCoy, isn't it?
today? Yeah.
You do understand the need for the Nexus 6 to have an identity.
So this happens at the same time.
Not really. No. I do see why a replicant who has an identity would want to steal Eisenduller's files.
Please, enlighten me.
They want more life.
They're wasting their time.
Aww.
They're gonna come for you, just like they came for Eisenduller.
That's not.
I have nothing to fear from any of my children. I tell them all exactly what I told you.
Yeah. Oh, what
Have I
happens?
given you what you came here for?
What
I'm not
happens?
sure. Yeah, maybe.
Then if you'll excuse me, I have a stockholder meeting to attend.
And they just leave him. And they just leave him in the room. It's like, I can do anything like this. Haha. Now I remember. Where we go?
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before
my memory
his
is
weekly
correct,
meeting with the city council.
Our studies have shown that
if
the
you
effect upon Los Angeles is minor.
if you listen to these TV shows,
in relatively small pockets,
you can get hints about
Nevertheless, cleaning
what
things up out there is a worthwhile goal.
has been
especially
randomized.
for thousands of specials living on the city fringes. For now, all I can say is that we're looking at several options, and I'm sure everyone will be pleasantly surprised by our final proposal.
Yeah, I know. But they did remaster it, and it got lousy reviews.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Maybe only I would like the character models. I would maybe lessen some, make them a bit better, but nothing else.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Well, you know, purists are the best. Let's save. Purists are the best.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there.
Yeah, not much.
Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
Nothing much else.
The Asian fellow was one of our ex-members. Izo was his name.
How long did you know him for?
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago. He seemed so smart and balanced. He really wanted to help the replicant people.
Then what?
He started associating with the more militant factions. I was astounded when I heard he was...
Why is she just walking around here watching like...
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that the police had hardly used them, I heard.
I got some more questions for you. A lot of people involved in your cause, Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy. The
oh yeah, now we have to...
Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective.
Oh.
We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Try me.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped...
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk. I'm gonna give you a little test.
The other detective. She already tested me earlier today.
Uh-huh. Look, I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just call my lawyer, he'll take care...
Your lawyer would tell you I got the authority to VK the mayor if I want.
Yeah.
To smile and nod and kiss my butt until I cleared him. So sit down.
I never understood how this works.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
3rd sector, uptown.
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going to take long?
Just keep your pants on, Spencer. Your child comes home with a black eye.
I'd call the school.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
Are you trying to make me sick?
You're in a desert, walking along in the sand, when all of a sudden you look down and see a tortoise. It's crawling towards you. You reach down and flip the tortoise on its back.
I wouldn't do that.
Tortoise
I
lays
know.
on its back.
I'm too much about
baking
lobster.
in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over. But it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping. Why is that?
You bastard.
They're just...
I want to see my attorney. Now.
When I'm done. Maybe. A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I tried to help him, of course. Buy him dinner or take him to a shelter.
You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
I love life too much to commit suicide. You wouldn't know about that, would you?
You're 7 years old. You manage to steal several marshmallows from the kitchen and sneak them back to your bedroom. You're caught, and your father spanks you.
Well, it sounds like I deserved it. But my father didn't believe in corporal punishment.
You notice someone attractive across the room.
If I thought the attraction was mutual, I would ask her out for coffee or lunch.
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
And this test is supposed to determine if the subject is a replicant?
Is that an answer?
Even a replicant would react to these questions.
Yes, but slowly, and not as strongly. You have a little boy. He shows you his butterfly collection, plus the killing jar.
I take him to a psychiatrist.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I'm not answering that.
Positive result. Subject is human. Test terminated.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Yeah. I think that he is never like a replicant. It's like a way to introduce you into the VK.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companions. But fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you.
Fish?
Goldfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Sika is as good as dog.
Make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Down at the end of Animal Row, you see big green sign?
Worse.
We try there. Good luck with dog, friend.
Do you smell fishy?
Stays healthy.
She.
Do you smell fishy?
This your work?
Ah, dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera. Dragonfly, late of the American South swampland.
Do you have to retire?
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. State item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty of money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to play for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then, you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon. Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect. Is it not?
It's kind of ugly, but you talk me through it. You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Safe. It's not Arctica. Why?
Careful, senor. You're poison.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps
It's replica. I'm thinking more about Fear Factory. Fear Factory and replica.
Ow! Damn it. Oh no! I warned you, senor. You will surely die. But you're still standing. The poison, it acts very quickly.
I ain't feeling so good.
If you are not dead already, you will live.
Weird. Are we a human?
Not today, thanks. You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not.
Wanna see my snake?
Say that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war.
Yeah, I did.
So
back in the day, I did go to. I did have fun with Sonata Arctica in sauna.
Eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth everything.
Like 2004.
Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now, I'm more interested in the insect.
Have fun, Lettery.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door.
Have a good sauna.
She's an expert on such things, and will cut a wonderful deal to friends.
I need to ask you.
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things.
No.
Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street. He's insane, number one, insane.
He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Cisco without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Thanks for your time.
Run, boy. Bob. Bullet runner.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh? How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
I'm kind of buddies with Davey Holden. How's he doing?
This game also has mechanic about how much ammo you have and how much money you have.
He's the best in the business.
Depending on your like difficulty level, they are different.
Nah, I ain't seen anything like that in years. Wish I had one though. The Endo was a real workhorse. Good stopping power, decent rate of fire. You looking?
Yeah.
Cost you a bundle, I'm afraid.
Not really. Somebody shot up Runsiter's shop with one.
Sucker had it coming. I'm sure of that.
Why is that?
Brunson is always putting on those airs like he's better than everybody else. But he'll do anything for a buck. Sell anything to anybody. That's where I draw the line. If it's suspicious, it's out of here. Got no place at Bullet Bob's.
You know anyone who might sell Ender rifles?
There's one other guy around here who dips into that stuff. Got a pawn shop down the street. Goes by the name of Ezo. But who knows what the real title is.
Ezo,
huh? Sounds like you don't like him.
Ezo's okay. He's run the green pawn for a while. We're friendly competitors, I guess. But I don't appreciate his politics.
Yeah?
Rumors, that's
guns,
all they
guns,
are.
guns.
I was out there, Ray. I did my time. 3.5 years worth. And I can tell you, Rep's got no business being down here on Earth, okay?
Yeah. Earth don't deserve them.
Tell me about it. We got standards to uphold down here.
I hear you've been waving guns around on Anemoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that crook Hassan. And the damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of Chinyan.
This has surprisingly good voice actors.
Give me a refund. So I threatened to burn down his shop.
Sometimes you just gotta be philosophical about these things.
That's exactly what my wife says. I heard of you.
Is that right?
You ain't done much.
I just got a sign.
Guys like you get hurt real easy.
Meaning what, exactly?
It ain't like you're a real Blade Runner. Not like Steel or Gaff.
They get hurt sometimes, too. It's a dangerous business. How'd you feel about taking a little test?
You mean the Voight comp? You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Relax, I just...
It's funny. You thinking I'm a rep. Set up the test. We'll see what's what around here.
Lazuli is a man of million voices. I never understood how to do this.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax.
So this is calibration, right?
What do
this
you
is
do
like
for a living?
Calibration questions.
Sell donuts. Come on, is the whole thing gonna be this dull?
To answer the questions as truthfully as you can. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I don't know. I busted up a guy's face once. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I meant to kill him, so that was kind of embarrassing.
So the top, this is like a human reaction and this is like a replicant reaction, yeah.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster.
So basically,
the chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water.
The more it
watch.
I kicked the crap out of the sicko.
Yeah, it gives like a points to each one.
You're having a very erotic dream.
Am I wearing camouflage? I like camouflage.
Your best friend has done something to make you angry.
I know. I hate that son of a bitch.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's supposed to scare me?
Not scare, just shock. Provoke a reaction.
I heard worse in the wars. Hell, I done worse.
You're giving us
the reactors are like mixed.
Hundreds. First, one person starts to laugh.
Why?
You tell me.
Finish the question.
He leans over and says something to the people around him. Soon the whole audience is roaring with laughter and pointing at you.
I don't like it when people laugh at me.
Nobody does.
No, I mean I really don't like it.
LAPD fight is mad.
You've been kidnapped.
No.
Your captors tell you that
is it because we are not firing, shooting people?
No, they better think about what they did to deserve it. Because they'll slip, and I'll be ready.
Well, that's true, Zeke.
You're crying. Why is that?
What kind of candy-ass question is that?
It's meant to provoke a reaction.
Reaction, huh? Well, I ain't crying. Next question.
You see a documentary about 20th century
What is it
tuna
quest for?
boats. At the end, you feel like taking up fishing.
Yeah, sure. Saw a show about Fred Astaire last night. Didn't make me want to take up dancing.
Positive result. Subject is human.
I think,
Test terminated.
I think that he is always human.
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a while.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? Because I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is.
But the Blade Runner gun was really
Skin job,
great.
You need a little extra I got a few clips around here somewhere.
I always wanted to buy, remember back in the like 2000 or something like that, there was one company in USA or something like that that created copies of like famous jackets from movies.
Thanks for your time.
And they even have like
Thanks for your time.
Strange. Sometimes he allows, he modifies our system.
Thanks for your time.
No, he didn't. He would make a. Maybe it happens later.
The earring was the earring was shaped.
So we
like
could
an
basically.
insect. I don't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me.
We could basically decide
Stands and shops of Animoid Row.
what information we upload in the mainframe. There can be a reason for that, with if there's like some kind of, you know, situation, but
Step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special.
Mama.
Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions? They always need answers.
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
Sure. Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
Mama remembers.
That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up.
Mom-
Only dirty Chinian.
Mama takes good care of Cuckoo Kaka, baby man.
They be loving you.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisenduller at the Tyrell building?
Eisenduller. Oh, Eisenduller, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Hello, Jelly. Mama
Send anything
remembers.
over lately?
No, sir.
Mama hugs Jelly Duck.
To him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Mama make food from Jelly Duck.
At least.
Soup.
No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble
Some
collecting.
duck soup
He's dead. Thanks for your time.
for these cold nights. How are you, Jelly? Oh, this is random. This is random.
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsing. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion.
Very good evening.
What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
How has your Tuesday been, Jelly?
Most authentic anyone can get.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
Or my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Isa.
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic?
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
They were so majestic. I remember them from my childhood.
And that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay, it's all yours.
Thanks a million. How about off-world assault weapons? You got anything that's a match for these?
I don't deal in anything from the off-world. Much too hard to authenticate.
A man of your expertise could probably tell, though.
I don't even like to have them in here. My friend Shoshana Yuri picked up the Eos plague from some gunner's space helmet. He was vomiting blood for days.
A lot of dialogue.
You say everything's top quality here. Now go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
I met him a while back. He bought some calfskin gloves from me. Said he wanted to do some gardening.
Calfskin?
Faux calfskin.
Gregorian said you were thrown out of cars for having violent tendencies.
Whoever Gregorian is, he's lying.
He also said you were a borderline sociopath who ought to be locked up. But I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I gave a damn about what you think?
I can make you give a damn.
Let me give you a little word of advice, detective. Stay out of my business. More importantly, stay out of my face. All I'd have to do is make one vid call and you would be shoveling shit off-world for the rest of your career.
Talk to me like that some more and you'll be eating it.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Boom, boom. Oh, guns.
There were off-world rifles here and more.
Quite
Grenades,
well.
explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Some small-time defense.
Bit blue maybe, but I'm okay.
Dealer, the exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city. Nothing else there. Nothing else there.
Nice try. How's it going, man? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Where is he?
That's impossible.
Did he get away? I think he did. Oh, have you found it that you were looking for, Strider? It is a classic. A classic, I tell you. Have you found the power check for a Game Boy? No what? Nice. Oh, there was. Maybe that helps.
I am not about to have all my hard work obliterated just because you stumbled into my shop, detective.
Oh, he has a
Questioning
katana.
guns and hardware. All I need is will.
Freeze, Yoshi!
Ezo.
Whatever. Been keeping yourself busy?
I hope that you are gonna
Your little skin job friends
get
gonna
it
take
and
the collection
it
to bail you
fixes the
out, or you got
problem.
it saved up?
Maybe I got friends in high places.
Yeah, and if my aunt had balls, she'd be
Let's
my
hope that you
uncle.
get it.
What are you doing here, Slim?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
I've been tracking this boy for a week. He thinks he's pretty clever. He's a material witness in a case I'm working. In fact, your best buddy's a replicant, isn't he? The big guy with the dreadlocks. What's his name again?
Hallucinate often?
That's okay. You'll be giving him up to me soon enough. I can handle it from here, Slim. Why don't you go buy yourself a lollipop?
Nice, nice.
Something else to suck on.
Very clever.
Yoshi, yes.
But I wasn't trying to
Yoshi!
be.
Yoshi had a katana. Almost killed me.
I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Road didn't have Tyrell security.
I had a Pentium 200 or something like that. Yeah, Comet Conqueror is still a great. Well, I would say this is still like top 5 point and clicks from the 90s. Really.
Not good time now. Come back later. 你個細蚊仔喺邊度啊？哦，你喺呢度啦，咪快啲嚟呢度啦。咁靚仔啊！你個 iris 咧真係大啦。
Excuse me.
Deliveries to rare.
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
They did. Example, Legend of Kirandia series.
Busy.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead.
Okay, we talk. Quick, come. What you want?
You were close to Eisendaler?
Eisendaler? No time for him.
What is Legend of Kirandia? And they had something else.
Eisendaler test off-world gravity.
Yes, it is.
Important organs. Visual center.
Example on the first Kirandia, the voice actor on the main character is this actor who is Kane.
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important.
Who was his name?
Eisendaler dead. Miraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Miraji?
You eat supper with Miraji.
Then of course I would say maybe the first Dune game is adventure game.
We go up and
Adventure slash RTS. Well, not RTS, strategy.
I knocked 10 minutes ago. Door locked. No answer. Where you come from? Huh? What? Nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPD, you there for something, huh? LPD? I'm very busy. Eyes will wait for nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPD, you there for something, huh? LPD? I'm very busy. Eyes will wait for nothing.
But Eye of the Beholder is a great series, but at least the first two ones. Not gonna say anything about the third one. I think we have to save. Because in this game you can die. Yes, you can die.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow. Run! Run!
Hold on. An ambulance will be coming.
You must warn the twins. Up there. Up the stairs.
The twins?
I won! No. Tall man with
Cheat.
dreadlocks. The bomber. And another with beard. Piercing eyes.
Eyes.
The TNA information. God forgive me. I told them about the twins.
Don't shoot. McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
What do you know about this?
Got a dead man here. Victim of an explosion. His name was Miraji. He was able to give me a description of the two perps just before he bought the farm.
Yeah? They skin jobs? Or you just in the right place at the wrong time?
I'm practically waxing their tails, officer. I'm that close. But I don't have a lot of time. You mind,
Mopping up here? Just do me a favor and kick some rep ass, okay? It's high time someone got them illegals off the street.
Appreciate it.
This is 32 Sector 3 reporting a homicide. Possible act of terrorism.
Yeah.
You got a sheet or something we could cover them with?
Nah, nothing. Cold Cup boys have been dragging ass.
Ugh.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's animal sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside. I didn't know what it was for, but I'd bet the farm it wasn't on Runsitter's books.
Hello, Luther. Hello, Lance. You have no new messages and one saved voice-only message. Would you like to hear the saved message again?
Absolutely.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian. I hope you guys are all right. I tried to talk to Dr. Terrell about your reinstatement, reemployment.
Sebastian.
But I haven't been able to get through to him yet. He's kind of angry, and you know what a cool customer he is. I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying. If you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
Message saved automatically. To delete, please state your deletion security number.
Not right now. Thanks.
The pleasure's all ours at Sino Bell.
Half the workspace was tidy, the other half a total disaster area. The tenants were clearly the oddest of odd couples. The vid phone was one of those old Zenith jobs, the last electronic tech that was still produced on this continent, in Mexico to be exact. No wonder the sucker was on the blink.
I don't remember. Was this a full Windows game? Let me check. Yeah, it was full Windows. Yeah, this version I'm playing is bought from Kuro Games, but please don't buy the enhanced version. How did we go?
What you do, huh?
Listen to me.
Busy.
The enhanced version has got quite a lot of, you know, bad reviews.
Never stop. Loud noises on the street. Beep beep boom 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 boom. Always make me rub eyes.
That'd be Dermo
Beep, beep,
design
papa.
burning to the ground.
Huh? What of Marathi?
He didn't make it.
You leave now, okay? Very busy. Must work. Must work.
What's Sebastian been up to lately?
Sebastian? He do what always do. Nervous system. Very important to Dr. Terrell.
Where do I find him?
Let's put away any place sell.
Bradbury Hotel, I think.
Command and Conquer Renegade.
You find it.
You mentioned twins.
Yes, yes. Luther and Lance. Siamese twins. Live about Marathi.
They're genetic designers?
Were. Till last month. Got the boot. Shit can.
From who?
EA.com.
Who else? Anybody tell her? You go ask them. I waste no more
Maybe I should
time.
play
You
Command and
think
Conquer
I
Renegade.
goes around everybody's business, huh?
It was a weird game.
Miraji's some kind of DNA designer?
Yeah. Subcontractor like me. He's funny though. Like old movies. Miraji Master Chef. Twins go crazy when he cooks.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead. You might consider knocking off work early.
What Nexus 6 want with me, huh? I just do eyes. Busy, busy. Must make deadline.
Eyes.
What about this Lance? What kind of guy is he?
Why, he like Luther, only different. Don't
Oh yeah, there was the movie had a great moment.
One long hair, talk a lot.
When that one guy picks up the eye.
Deal. Other more quiet, work much harder.
What kind of deals?
Sell this, sell that, no matter what weather. Like salesman. Very
Aye.
hard to take, no trust, no way.
Did Lance
Aye.
sell something to Runsiter?
Who? Never heard
Hey.
of Runsiter.
Ew.
No time for charades. Sound like this, sound like that, look like this, all.
Sorry to bother you.
Ew. Ah, Prisoner of Ice. Not sure. Not sure if Prisoner of Ice is a good game or bad. Can't really tell.
Welcome home, Jeff.
Where was it?
Home again, giggity gig.
You know, this was a spooky place. No, not here.
More useless junk.
Resuming interrupted print job.
DNA research. Incept dates. A lot of jargon, but I'd bet my spinner it was valuable to somebody. It was
Alright.
some kind of freakish toy. Half mechanical, half organic. Rep technology for sure, but no one was going to give me any retirement bonus for it.
Well, well. I saw somebody running. Oh shit.
That'll do, Sadiq.
Enough!
Oh, you think he found us, man?
One of the design subcons must have talked. Unstable personalities, to say the least.
Told you we should have blown up the old block.
It would have created problems down the line.
We got problem now, man.
This one, he's not a problem. He's an opportunity. You're weak, my friend. I expected so much more from you.
I'm thinking our brother not hearing too good.
Oh, he hears us. Isn't that right, McCoy?
You ready to give up fruitless nightmare, man? Come back to family?
He doesn't have a choice. He never did.
Let me kill him, man.
No.
We got no time to be patient.
What is that? What is that shotgun?
I promise you, she'll not die here on Earth.
I promise somebody will.
Believe me, he's the least of our problems.
You're talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
A fool sees not the same tree a wise man sees.
I'm no fool, man.
You must have a little faith, my friend. Without contraries, there's no progression.
How can you trust any of their kind?
We have been manipulated by them, correct? Now they're going to see exactly what lies on the other side of the horizon.
Boo, boo, boo.
Catch me if you can.
How long have I been here, Lucy?
How do you know my name?
I saw your things at Runciter's. Did you feel bad when they killed those animals?
They were so pretty and sweet. I hoped Father wouldn't do it. But Mr. Runciter deserved retribution. That's what Father said.
Why?
'Cause he treated me bad. Like I belonged to him.
I'm sorry.
Are you really the hunter? Like Father says?
It's my job.
Why? What do you have against us?
Nothing. It's just the law.
Would you hurt me?
Love.
I promise you I won't.
The love. You betrayed the law. The love.
Father will be back soon.
The law.
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony.
Mucho. Well, that was a cuckoo caca baby, man.
Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row. Strange. Nothing else there.
But the bong. Oh, they didn't even take my gun.
You let him in my room?
They had a warrant, mister. What was I supposed to do?
They took my pictures.
Couldn't stop them.
How about me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
Photos.
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Don't play dumb.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay?
I wonder.
For a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there.
Why were you hassling him?
He let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What do they got against you?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Yeah, baby man. This is
We're all innocents, aren't we?
this starts to have enough babies.
And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here? Or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
Rasta guy.
What's that?
He's got dreadlocks. Talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that. Look, my mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
Rasta guy. Hmm.
I didn't know who was working this side of the pool, but whoever it was, they'd been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. Haha. Haha. Anything else? No, there was. Well, this looks nice. No. Maybe I need to buy more Shrek games.
The car looked a lot like the one I'd been tracking. The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner. The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best lichen dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot, but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street, Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
Tin, tin, tin. Oh, wait a minute, we go here. Our car is here. Still alive. Boom, 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 boom.
Uploading personal clue database.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runciter's. The car was registered to a woman named Dectora. She'd bought it from a used car lot in the 4th sector. I ran the name through records and came up empty. The used car lot checked out clean too, but maybe the owner could tell me something.
Once again we do some enhancing. Enhancing. These pictures.
Moon bus.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that. Give me a hard copy of that.
Shock.
That can't be me. Give me a hard copy of that.
That can't be me.
No?
No, Lazard, no.
That's damn strange. Give me a hard copy of that.
Hawker's Circle.
Remember, this picture is this is different depending on the game. Where were? There are a couple of places we can find. I'm solo buying fish. What fish? Any idea? Can we find it? Snakefish. That sounds lovely. Snakefish. Is that a snakefish? That is a snakefish. Or is it this time there is nothing? That can also happen. What about Chew Rapid? No. Rapid. Lovely. There was nothing. Let's check the other picture.
China bar.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
Hard copy.
Interesting. Give me a hard copy of that.
So she isn't any interesting. Let's check this one.
Circle.
These at least once. Are you saying that this guy isn't anybody? Yes, it is.
A strange scale.
Huh.
Give me a hard copy of that.
Okay, there was one. Bow wow wow wow. Sweet snakefish. We got to start shooting everybody. But nah. Not fighting.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Aww.
You got any discs from that camera?
I just serve drinks, pal. But if you're gonna sit there until I cough it up, well, here it is.
Well, that was fast.
Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Ah, drinking on job. Oops. Oh, snake silver is gone.
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Ah, see, I was right. Piece you show me was part of a collection. Bought for a nightclub in 4th Sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help. How's business?
Good, very good. Holidays coming soon. Everyone wants insects.
Yeah, I can't imagine a better stocking stuffer.
Yeah. Now we think we should go to home. Boom, 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 boom.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Here you go, baby. Once again, baby.
Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found.
There's only babies in this game.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. China bar.
No. Uh-huh.
Guza? Give me a hard copy of that.
Gusa? Gusa?
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
You can basically play this game through even without finding that disc and never seeing that picture. There are so many ways that you basically finish this game, and usually I think like they also affect what the ending is. Yes. Park it like that so nobody can drive. Great light effects.
Yes?
I'm looking for JF Sebastian.
That's me.
McCoy, LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
I was already here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, if you insist. I don't think they took anything. I don't really have anything here of any value.
How young was he?
Tyrell Corporation?
Had that,
yes, sir. I'm one of the
he had
principal
that
design engineers for Dr. Terrell.
genetic, you know, sickness
He's a
like
very
that,
nice
that
man.
made him go,
You know, he even fronted me the money to
made him
buy this
age
building.
faster.
It's a landmark, you know. You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir. There's nobody here but me and my friends.
No, sir.
What friends?
Evening, General.
Not spooky at all.
See? I make friends.
He almost looks real.
He's plenty real enough for me. And real good company, too.
Look, I gotta check the premises again. Maybe they left something behind.
Well, if you want to take a look, go on ahead. I can't stop you. But please be careful in my lab.
You got it.
No, we won't.
You know the design subcons down on the row, Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. I don't go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the row.
You ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields. I'm in basic biogenetic design, and he works on the practical application of off-world physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Oh, really?
Happens to be dead.
Dead?
He was murdered, probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
But they're here, nonetheless. And who do you think they'll start looking for next? How well do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Oh, I'm not sure anyone really knows him. But I can tell you this, he's a great man, and a brilliant genetic designer. Dr. Terrell and I play chess every week. I've only beaten him once.
What do you think the deal was with Runsiter and the twins?
Didn't they make a Blade Runner TV series?
I don't understand.
Runsiter was paying the
Back in the day.
twins for something. I saw the cash hidden inside a statue.
How would I know?
Come on, Sebastian. I heard you on the machine. You guys are buddies, right?
There were rumors that the twins were selling some of the animal prototypes to him.
You think that had something to do with their being fired?
Dr. Terrell doesn't like anyone going around behind his back.
So, Tyrell would really be pissed if he knew Luther and Lance were helping renegade replicants.
You...
Yes, there was one season.
Blade Runner, aren't you?
Bingo.
But you said you were here about the burglary.
The guys who broke in might be replicants.
What in the world would a replicant want from me?
You worked on the Nexus 6 series, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Would you say that the 6s
I'm
are
awesome.
smarter than the old 4s and 5s?
They're supposed to be. Stronger and more agile, too.
So, maybe they want to learn more about themselves. Maybe they want to pick your brain about their brains.
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Oh.
Got the straight scoop for me, or what?
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Why use the elevator? Because this is faster to run the stairs. Yeah. Interesting. Oh yeah, Crazy Leg Larry. Oh.
It was the trickster. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35,000. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry, to Lou. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
I wanna watch Blade Runner movie.
Ray McCoy.
Once again.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry, you can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Kunnon löylyt.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
Chrome.
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
Car salesman.
Take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
But don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Gotcha.
Well, se oli kyllä kumma.
You sell a black sedan a few days ago?
Black sedan? Hey, I got
Sedan?
standards. If it ain't sporty, I got no room for it.
I've seen the registration. I know a woman bought it from you.
Oh, that sedan. Hey, look, a sexy blonde wants to pay top dollar for the ugliest car in the place. Who am I to say no?
Did you know who she was?
No, but I'd like to know her in the biblical sense, if you catch what I'm saying. Look, Ray, it ain't a crime for me to make a living.
I gotta know more about the woman, Crazy.
Like I said, she was tall and blonde, real woo bait. She was tooling around with a short guy in a bow tie.
And she wanted a car.
At first, she was looking for a very hard-to-find item. Something that doesn't show up on the lot too often. A police issue vehicle.
A spinner? But you didn't have one.
Well, not one that would actually fly. I told them to check back in a couple days. So then they got looking at that sedan.
You know how many years mandatory you'd get for selling a police spinner?
I was going to report them if they showed up again.
Sure you were.
Good sound. Good sound.
How about this girl? She look familiar?
You kidding? She ain't old enough to drive.
You've never seen her?
She looks kind of familiar.
Think real hard.
Maybe you should try that arcade next door. She looks like the kind of girl you see there all the time.
I'll do that. I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
Oh.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
Take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the
Hot and
4th
moist.
sector.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
Hysteria Hall.
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Come and ride out. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot, your old age.
Nixon.
Right behind you, lady.
You ever seen this girl around here? Maybe in the arcade?
Oh, yes! I saw her come out of the arcade yesterday.
No, it was the day before.
Maybe you saw her both days.
No, I'm positive. It was yesterday.
You're positively wrong. It was 2 days ago, sure as God made little green apples.
You're getting Alzheimer's, sweetie.
Okay, just forget it.
That's true.
You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Cheese.
Boy, don't flash that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask for Chinian for the tram home. Show that cheese around here.
Yes, I can
Become a
understand.
marked man.
Who sells it?
Now, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco, I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's always
Ah.
bragging about her special ingredient.
Cheese.
Stew she makes. It always did taste a little gamey.
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
Be good, you two.
Ah, yeah. Ja, aurinko. 120 astetta. On mulla 120 senttiä. Eipä, not here. 120 astetta saunassa vaan. Mutta mun selkää sä et pese ollenkaan. Ja. Putos sinne on munamies. Pam, pam, pam.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Them old buzzards. What they know?
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella? I never do. You know her.
Where'd you get it?
Mama put cheese.
My sister. She got connections.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica, man. Far away from here. She send me cheese once, maybe twice a month. You know, funny thing you asking about the cheese. Last week, this ugly little man he run by, grab whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter.
Aw.
Next door, they just laugh. Say the guy not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Cheese hidden in that box, man. Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
This guy who robbed you, what did he look like?
Short, real short. Bad clothes, colors way too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly little deviant? I'm thinking you not
Ah, the
really
red
care
guy.
about the cheese.
You're right, but I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
You bet, man. That cheese been
The guy with the red
for
jacket.
Mama Isabella.
Thanks for your time.
What? Deckard.
McCoy, Rep Detect.
Deckard or something was the Harrison Ford's character name. Yeah, I love the jacket that he had in the movie. Hello. Oh, mama.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Lee's.
Cat.
McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard of me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience. You know the chef at Howie's?
That big, flabby guy? Never seen him before.
You were hanging around right when he took off.
Pure coincidence.
Eno disco.
You are one hell of a suspicious cat, McCoy.
Eno disco.
Relax. Watch my show. Take a little break from your boring existence.
Disco, disco, disco. Disco.
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight? What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house.
Oh.
You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
Doesn't quite work that way.
How about yourself? You sure about yourself? 'Cause I got some friends, they say they know you.
You're lying.
Surely. User's choice. Can I shoot him? Oh. This is also different what happens here. Okay, he ran. And I don't think we can meet him. Yeah, we can.
I remember early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for his sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work.
Just saying that this sounds like Pulti Boys. Now she should be here. Red alert.
I've been looking for you.
Please, leave me alone. Father told me to watch out for you.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Have you always lived on Terra?
Yes.
Father told me he thought Terra would be so special and beautiful. Birds and
Oh, Command Conquer game.
trees,
Arcade
blue
game.
water. But it's not like that at all. I don't remember it ever being like that.
Can you take me to your father?
I don't think he'd like that.
Peak edition.
I don't know where he is anyway.
Why'd they kill Runsitter's animals?
I didn't want them to. But Father, he was so angry. And Sadiq said Mr. Runsitter deserved it for treating me that way. It's so funny. I'm worth less than those animals. I guess I should hate them, but I don't.
So all the animals.
Let's sympathize this time.
Also used to buy some of the
Let's not try to use VK
tell me that he was protected.
on her,
That they came from somebody
because then
close to
she
the
runs
source.
away. We have to follow.
Who else was there that night?
Father and Uncle Zubin.
There's another hunter after your family.
We know. The woman who smokes.
You've got to get out of here.
The woman who smokes.
Don't jump to any conclusions.
You're gentle. Father used to be like that too. He would read to me and tell me stories. Pretty stories, so I would have pretty dreams.
He doesn't do that anymore?
He's out with Sadiq every night.
Yeah, we'll have to go to Hall of
We
Mirrors.
argue about what we're going to do. He's worried about her. She hasn't been well lately.
That must be tough on you.
I've seen death before. But the other day, I
But
was
there is,
thinking,
at the left there seems to be like a Street Fighter 2
love, for even just one day,
cabinet.
I think it would all be worth it.
I agree.
Out in a place with trees and a lake and flowers. I've seen places like that in books.
You'll see them with your own eyes one day.
You're not the hunter anymore?
Go, quickly.
Thank you.
Ah. "14 years old. 14 years, yep. Nothing strange about that. Nothing strange about that. Sus. Let's say that story starts to change soon.
Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off-world fat farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a vid just yesterday. Getting a hell of a tan he is.
Early's waiting on me.
No, Netri, no.
You've got no appointment and you've got no...
No.
How old are you? Not the talkative type. Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you. Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
Aha. Well, hello.
Early, how's it hanging?
Thick, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
I like Hanoi, but I can't deny.
Once again, goo.
What's on tap tonight?
Harkonnen, brother from Emperor.
General, you're going to be able to cut diamonds down there, or your money back.
Or the bigger guy. You mean?
This girl one of yours?
This ain't no daycare center, General. Of course, she ain't half bad looking. My pappy always used to say if there's grass on the field, it's time to play ball.
So, she hasn't been around here?
Nah, she ain't one of mine. Talk to Taffy. He gets most of the petty business around here.
It's men like you that made this country great, Early.
I wanna watch the TV series once again.
You buy some jewelry.
It was
at an
surprisingly
auction
good.
recently? Real old, elite stuff?
Who's asking? You ain't with robbery homicide.
No, sir.
Those pieces ain't hot. I got the papers to prove it. I picked them up at legitimate auction. Cost me nearly a pound of flesh, too.
You give this stuff to a girlfriend early?
You kidding? I ain't that stupid. No. I was letting one of my dancers use the stuff in her act. Kind of a tribute to the ancient swamp lands, you know what I mean?
Which dancer?
Heck, give up. She's going on in it. She's one of my biggest earners, too. She ain't in any trouble now, is she?
Not yet.
Wouldn't want to slaughter the goose that lays them golden eggs.
Now we need to wait.
What's your pleasure, sir?
The highest octane.
One Venus high trap coming up.
More alcohol.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly the ever ebullient Early Q presents the wondrous, mysterious Hecuba, singing and performing the
Now we're gonna see some dance show.
dance of the ancient swamp.
Oh, the great animation. You can really see how they have used like very good. There is oh, there is a. Now we can go here. Boom. Oh la la. Elvis. Elvis. Where was it?
I lucked out. The receipt for the Dragonfly collection was right on top of the pile. There were 3 pieces, a belt, earrings, and an anklet. Early had bought them last month at an auction for more money than I'd see if I retired a dozen reps. Nothing else there.
But because the bouncer went to watch the other show.
That's strange. I didn't hear a knock.
I just wanted to say, wow, you were awe-inspiring.
Well, thank you very much, Mr.
McCoy. Ray McCoy.
Is there something I can do for you, Mr. McCoy?
How do you like working for Early Q?
He's always treated me very well.
Early
Ever
Q.
see him hanging out with any unsavory types?
We don't get many priests in here, if that's what you mean.
That's such an unusual belt. Is it antique?
They say it's from the last century. Those little creatures have always been my favorites.
Dragonflies?
Yes.
Ah.
And the whole class that contains them.
Tell you the truth, I'm from the LPD. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could.
Is this about Early Q? Because I could tell you.
Did any other pieces come with the belt?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
You buy a vehicle lately? A black sedan?
I wasn't aware that was a crime.
Buying the car isn't. Using the car in an animal murder, well.
Animal murder? That's horrible. I haven't seen the car for 2 days. It was stolen the day after I bought it.
Is that right? Any reason you didn't tell me that right off?
You didn't ask.
Oh.
Animal murder's pretty horrible.
Yes. Any murder is horrible. And unfortunate.
Some are worse than others.
But death's the same for all.
No argument there.
Quick bathroom break. 1 minute. Wombat. Oh no.
Look, I want to warn you. There's a woman looking for you and your friends.
Why would anyone be looking for me?
You know what I'm talking about. It's real important that you get out of here.
I get it. You're some kind of sexual deviant. I'm finished with you.
Oh.
Get me the police?
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, this is an emergency. Early cues backstage. A customer is harassing me. Thank you.
Put that away. I'm a cop.
Now we wait. If your hand moves, I'll shoot.
Okay.
Please don't talk. The sound of your voice grates on my nerves.
We waited there for a few minutes. Her gun and her eyes never wavered. Any other mark, I'd have been a dead man. But if she was a replicant, she must not have known it if she was willing to call the police.
This a troublemaker? Put your hands on top of your head.
That's right. Ray McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
Never heard of you.
Yeah.
I report to Lieutenant Gouza. Call him.
I work for you? Let's go.
Where's your squad car?
Shut your mouth.
Which precinct are we going to?
I'll tell you which one.
Okay.
It's a trap! This was no precinct house I'd ever been in, and I thought I'd been in them
It's a
all.
trap.
The grunt to my right had the beefy, harnessed bull look down pat, and his twitchy partner in the suit looked like he was just itching to chainsaw a couple of kneecaps. Other than that, everything was hunky-dory.
Impersonating a police officer, huh? I guess the new Nexus models are a little more
Hämmös.
than the old ones.
I'm a Blade Runner. You don't believe me? Call Lieutenant Gouza.
There ain't no Gouza in the LPD.
Uh-oh.
Unless I've been walking around in a dream, there is. That's what always bugs me. Yeah, the fact that these skin jobs always gotta live someone else's life. Shit. Just make the call, damn it. You're just a piece of shit rep with memory implants of this Gouza guy, you understand? That's impossible. Rep ain't sounding so creative now. You want to avoid comp me? Be my guest. Very good. Very good. Very convincing. Where you been hiding? The Kipple? Gregorian bring you in? Who else is working that side of the pool these days?
This voice actor sounds familiar.
What talking about? What about that bastard selling all that stuff downtown?
Hey, shut your trap. I'll tell you something, McCoy. I don't even care how you go out.
Is this the one who was in Metal Gear Solid?
And on that account, I'm your mans. You tell me about everyone you met through cars, and I'll guarantee you will go real easy.
Your breath smells like you wiped your ass with your teeth.
You're gonna wish you was neck deep in an off-road reactor vessel by the time I get through with you. Fire up the chair, Holly. You know what I'm gonna come back as in my next life? A priest. There's something holy about how good I am at this.
Freeze! Don't even go for it!
Oh! Vincent Schiavelli was Bullet Bob.
No time for chit-chat, Slim. You want to save your ass, we gotta blow this joint right now.
Professional. Professional.
What the hell took you so long?
Good thing you made your entrance when you did.
Good thing one of my snitches saw them escort you out of the club. Otherwise, you'd be 3/4 in the bag right now.
They must have been phony cops hired by the reps for protection.
Cops, yes. Phony, no. I remembered Baker. He used to be an SID expert on coercive technique until he was fired from the force.
It sounds like a Bulletin Boys theme song.
A mercenary?
Bingo.
He won't have to worry about getting paid no more.
That stripper you interviewed, she's one of them. Figure it out. She must have made the call to Baker and that other bozo. Let's attend to some business.
Business.
Nice crowd.
Regular folks, Steele, just like you and me.
Speak for yourself. You see it anywhere?
Not yet. You sure she's in here?
Gotta look backstage. Check the balcony and cover the exit. I don't want this one giving us the blow-off.
Let's save. Let's take the gun away.
Listen, Dactora, I want to help.
Let's do it differently.
You say a lot of things, Mr. McCoy. But you're a Blade Runner. It's hard to know what's real.
One of my associates is after you and your friends. I'm not sure I can hold her off much longer.
I'm not worried. She may kill some of us, but not all of us. Clovis will see to that.
Is he the one that sent you the flowers?
Yes.
And your lovers?
We were
Morning,
one.
sir.
Morning,
But
Leslie.
now we've evolved beyond that.
Morning, my lady.
They're still my family, Clovis and Lucy.
How are you, man?
Looking for?
Information. Data. 4 years isn't enough time,
How has
Mr.
your
McCoy.
Tuesday gone?
If anyone deserves more than 4 years, it's Clovis. If you could only meet him.
Can you take me to him?
I'm afraid that's impossible right now. Clovis will find you when he's ready.
You better go now. Take the fire escape.
I appreciate it, Mr. McCoy.
Have you played this game?
What happened? Where is it?
She got away.
How the hell did it get away? We had it cornered.
This one must be pretty damn clever.
Duh! What the hell? They'll never catch it. We better call this in. Your vehicle close by?
It's around here somewhere.
Where'd you park it?
I'm telling you, it was right here. Damn thing must have been stolen.
Maybe you're living in an alternate reality, Slim.
Well, that's fine.
Attention all units. All points bulletin has been issued for Ray McCoy, formerly BR61661. Confirm one civilian kill. Ezo, considered armed and dangerous.
What the hell is that?
Maybe they just want to bring you in for questioning.
I didn't kill Ezo.
Maybe they think you're not what you think you are.
Are you saying I'm a rep? Come off it.
The look on your face after that last one? The minute you start to feel something for
Hmm.
skin jobs, you're in big trouble.
Maybe I just got too much empathy.
In all the wrong places.
You want to put me on the machine?
Hey, I don't want anything, Slim. You're the one they want.
Detective Steele, BR 61354, report to headquarters immediately. Code blue.
What are you gonna do? Take me in?
No matter what they say, you're not on my list yet,
This is
Slim. You
still
know
a great
that.
game.
And there's no use juicing you if I can't make some honest chinion off it.
I mean, well,
I never appreciated your baser instincts so much.
Susan must have messed up
been a bit.
somehow. I'll
Let's say I've been a
what's going
bit
on
blue
again.
the whole day.
We'll be meeting again, Slim. You can bank on it.
Not sure why.
You got a deal.
I get cracking before I change my mind.
Not sure why. Yeah.
Good God.
Yes, play the Comic Con. Play the Comic Con music.
Excuse me, but I was listening to music. Geek, hoodlum, dork, freak.
Come on, Mechanical Man.
There is someone at the door.
Spig.
I have a return package for Mr. Luther Lance.
A return? From where?
Emil wants it.
Maybe one of the chimps
Hmm.
blew a gasket and tried to bugger him.
They're not available. Come back later. Told you those strains were unstable. Runsiter must have discovered the.
But I made some good deals today, actually.
Simp. Not even old man Tyrell could have spotted those beauties.
Really good deals.
Like a real drug man.
Who the
here.
piss do you
Tell
think
Mr.
you are?
Runster that we have
Blasting
a
in here
strict
like a couple
no
of goddamn
return
cowboys.
Gentlemen, take a moment to evaluate your situation.
Look, there's very little to steal here. If you
No,
can
it
pull
wasn't
out
even
those
game.
statues
It
behind
wasn't
us.
games.
We look like thieves to you, man.
There is one guy I know in UK. Who if I have understood correctly, he is like finishing his company and selling the stuff the company has. So I got like a big pile of chips, memory chips, IC chips, stuff like that, for like £30. And I think that the real price for those are like hundreds. And also like over 1,000 sockets for those for different chips, and that was also like £30. And I've seen people selling those sockets like €1 each in eBay and Luto.net, and I got like over 1,000 with £30. Still waiting if he has something else that I want. Oh yeah, and also a big pile of those. You know, the Atari and Sega has those connectors where you connect the controller.
It's all been a dream. Where you wake up and
Or
discover
Amiga
you couldn't
has.
sleep all the time and the nightmare
Big
is
pile of
real.
those
I
also.
didn't know what it was. I didn't know who I was. A cop dangling on the short end.
Yeah,
of the
I
stick.
usually like to find
Whose
good
memory
deals, you
banks
know.
had run out. One thing I was sure of was that I didn't kill Izo. That I know I experienced. And this misinformation.
Would be fun to
maybe
have
it
a,
was
like
the
a
key to everything that
well
was
now
happening. Maybe there was a lot more than what met my eye.
Nowadays
All
is,
I
you
had to
know,
do was stay
not a-
alive long enough to find out.
not many people, you know, make money with those, but it would be fun to have like a buy sell store. I wish he had. I wish he had. I would have bought.
I'd seen chairs like this one before, and not just in my recurring dental nightmares. It was an old-time LPD soothsayer, a torture device used to elicit confessions out of hardened criminals. Its use had been banned for 10 years now, but most cops knew it hadn't totally disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, this one. Police are after me. This looks beautiful. But yeah, happy about that deal. Yeah, because even though if I ever need those chips, no, it's I save a big penny in the long run. I can always sell some of them and get my money back.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Where's Maggie? Where's my animal?
Step off, motherfucker. Ain't no Maggie here.
She was here last night when I left.
Where's my dog?
Wrong place, Jack.
Hey, man, I live here.
I don't know what you're speed loading, and I really don't care.
Wait a minute.
I got no problem icing you if that's what you want, Jack.
Your floor number, please.
Stuff is happening now. Let's save. I try to remember now. He says all kinds of stuff.
Ain't you ever heard of private property?
Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Always chasing. That your name? Chaser? Got that big dumb locks out the back of the sushi bar.
Yeah, soon we have a really annoying puzzle.
And again, I ain't the one standing in your
Excuse me.
You said another one when I came down the elevator.
Not a lot of people. Artificials.
How'd you know they were replicants?
Are you kidding? I can spot a skin job at 100 paces in the dark.
Describe them to me.
Sure you don't got that drink?
Maybe later.
So what game are you gonna play after
Japanese guy with the coat and the glasses.
after Darksiders, Lasol?
Guy, blonde hair, ponytail.
Yeah, and the guy with the muscles and the funny hair.
Dreadlocks.
Right, seen him twice. And the two-headed guy, the fat man.
Fat man? The one I was chasing from the sushi bar.
Nah, the other fat man, you know.
Oh yeah, Code Vein.
Always eating.
I have it. I have Code Vein installed, but not sure.
How many times have you seen the fat man down here?
I haven't even tried it yet.
Last time weren't that long ago.
What was he doing?
Collecting guns like always.
Handguns? A blaster like mine?
Handguns.
Haven't even tried it.
Whole arm full. Took 'em through that
Okay, come on. This year they are gonna release Alone in the Dark
Here, go.
remake.
You sure you ain't got nothing to drink?
Can you describe him?
Yeah, rough guy. Bucks out orders a lot. Everybody listens when he's around.
I wish it has like a morning, sir.
Let me ask you something.
Cooked it be. Damn tasty.
Taste.
I'm talking to you here.
Which one? I think that I think it's to remake the first one. Zombie Army. I like Zombie Army.
Let me ask you something.
I do like Zombie Army. Zombie Army has a really good, especially Zombie Army Trilogy has a great soundtrack. It sounds like those old 80s Italian horror and zombie movie soundtracks. Has that synth sound. still like to listen to the soundtrack those games. This is the awful bus puzzle. You have to shoot that. Is the rat in the right place? Yeah, that happens. Oops. Yeah, it has great secrets. Maybe now.
No, we tried that already. Look, we know that the adenine, thymine, and guanine
Maybe I would like to play that game once again.
mutated in progress. Let's move on.
That would be a fun game to play as a
about
cool.
time you showed up.
You know who I am?
Detective Ray McCoy. You're investigating Miraji's death.
And the story is so stupid in that game.
Having any luck?
Story is like, what the hell?
And Lance?
Hell of a smart cook.
Do you want to see a
Take your guns and your violence elsewhere.
zombie Hitler? Of course. What about the demon Hitler? Of course. What else?
Clovis set me up, didn't he? And he used my boss to do it.
He's sharp, this one. No question.
Tell me what you know.
Yeah, it's a
How about we trade?
fun multiplayer game.
Our life for yours.
Keep talking.
Clovis has gone to see Eldon.
It works even if you play like with random players.
Still, the work will go on, with or without Clovis. Get us Tyrell's files, the rest of the DNA data, and we'll help you.
You want me to break into the Tyrell building for you? You're nuts.
Defective, yes. Nuts, no. You need us, McCoy. We can serve up Goose's carcass on a big, oversized platter.
The reps that killed Marcus and Miraji, they'll be looking for you.
You're a little late, Detective. They've already found us.
Oh.
So why are you still walking around?
Because we're all part of the same suit of cards, you know what I mean? Eldon makes mistakes just like any other human. The difference is your bastard doesn't like to admit it. No, he covers them up, pretends they're human, gives them a job at a
You look so nice, Asoli.
and then when they actually produce original
If you are so beautiful, what's the problem?
You're saying you're replicants?
We finally
They were looking like with
Clovis helped us see the light.
moisty eyes.
But that's
if you know what I mean.
Tyrell wouldn't design something like you. He
Oh,
wants
Lasoli sama.
Told you we were a mistake.
Shoot me like I'm a zombie.
talking.
Clovis showed us our insect.
And then you pull your long rifle
So
and
what?
That's a pretty damn
do a
good
headshot.
argument, you gotta admit.
360 headshot.
Photos can be doctored. It's not
No
proof.
scope.
Clovis said you'd say that.
What are you doing down here?
Be happy, Lasoli.
Eldon shafted us, so now we're returning the
Happy.
favor. We promised
Oh yeah,
Clovis
Lasoli,
we'd finish
you
with
remember
by the
this
time he got back, so if you don't
Mega Man 1 that I tried to fix that one day? Or try to figure out what could be the problem.
Tyrell says the 4-year lifespan.
I have a feeling that the problem could be the CIC chip that basically works as a copy
Is it
protection system.
complete? Could you extend the life of a replicant
So
right
I was
now?
thinking that I buy
No. The 4-year limit is
Robot
an integral
Warriors
part of every element of the
game
Tyrell's dictate
that is
was
basically
every
the
body
same
part would
PCP
fail, and only the
but
designers
different
of
game.
each would know exactly
So I
how it
just
works.
changed the chip.
Clovis has already unlocked a
It
secret
could
of the
basically
skin
work.
of Miraji.
Maybe.
Sebastian and Chu, they'd know about the central nervous system and the eyes.
Maybe.
A lot of retrograde viruses were built into the eyes.
Because
Tyrell, he's got the basic DNA pattern.
it costs like 15 euros Robot Warriors, so
He didn't ask.
if it fixes Mega Man 1 that costs like what 68 euros, it's a good deal.
Where's Clovis now?
Gone to have a little heart-to-heart with Eldon.
He'll kill Tyrell.
What does it say nowadays?
Isn't that just too bad?
Mega Man price Paul. Yeah, lose
Tyrell's
$70.
killing us all. 4 years isn't enough, is it?
So it would be a good
If
deal.
Clovis snaps his neck, it'll be merciful and quick. That's a hell of a lot more than we've been given.
Would be a really good deal.
What kind of deal did you have going with Runsiter?
I'll try.
Don't talk to me
Not
about
sure
it.
if it
That
works,
was
but
Lance's
if it doesn't work, it means that the
We just wanted to make some extra cash on the
game is
side.
broken. I
That
can't do
probably
anything
has
about that.
something to do with you guys getting fired.
I'm sure he wasn't too pleased. Since Eldon's such a pain-in-the-ass control freak.
Did you meet Clovis through
I'm
Runsiter?
coming to Helsinki tomorrow, Lasoli.
Just a coincidence.
Helsinki city boy.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Yes. Yeah. I have some international people visiting. No. This one. Very good, very international. So I have to basically yes, I will show my Mega Man. My Mega Man long play.
Well, hey, stop!
Well, basically showcasing our project database and system.
I think I got what you wanted from Tyrell's office.
Check it out.
Hey, young.
bro. The little
Almost.
man with the big gun did good.
Almost.
A bargain's a bargain. You said you'd give me Guza.
It's all right here. Your boss is a real piece of work, let me tell you. Almost as good as Tyrell. Take a look.
Guza had his fingers in as many rancid pies as possible. He was insatiable. He sold
Thank you,
police
thank you.
equipment, ripped off criminals, and he even killed. And here were documents that proved it
Or
all.
do you have this on
Depositions,
Laserdisc, young?
photographs, video discs. It was
Nice.
the complete file on Guza, the dirty cop. Where'd
Nice.
you get this?
Nice one, young.
From Clovis. He told us to hold it for him. Come to think of it, I'm not sure you're supposed to see it. You want to give it back now?
Not a chance.
We are doing the ending where we basically don't kill.
Policeman anyway.
We don't kill like those.
A little light started
Sins.
to flicker in my brain. Guza was the one measuring.
I would like to have Laserdisc.
When my stomach stopped churning, I realized I had everything I needed to force the bastard to
You should
play
buy
ball
it.
with
You
me.
should buy
And
it,
he would
Lasoli.
listen to reason if applied with serious pressure. All I needed to do.
I think last time when I played this, when I streamed in Finnish, we did the ending where we kill all sins, but this time we are not gonna kill any if we don't have to. If we don't have to. Okay.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Messing with people's lives lately?
How come?
Coy, where the hell you been? We've been looking all over for you.
Yeah? Am I wanted dead
Yeah, it
or
was a
alive?
buddy cop movie.
What you are, kid?
You can sell that replicant shit to everybody else, but I ain't buying.
If you're so clean, let's put you on the machine. That'll decide once and for all.
I'm through listening, Guza. Now it's your turn. I've been doing some investigating on my own. Came across some prime sources. You know what I'm talking about. Those little illegal weapons deals with
It's a really
ESO.
beautiful movie.
We were raking in the chinions, selling LPD wares to
Really
scumbags
beautiful.
and reps. Oh yeah. The department's getting.
And when you
heated
know
up
that everything has
just
been
how
made
that
with like
direction.
models and
That's a load
they don't use like computers,
Let's
I
hope
think.
for your sake Bryant and the brass feel that way when I lay this file on them.
It's
Otherwise,
really-
it's a one-way ticket to the off-road.
really
penal
beautiful
colony,
movie.
Fat man.
What do you want, McCoy?
Remove the frame, clear my name, and get that guy out of my apartment. I want my life back.
Yeah.
You better start finding a way, cause
You have to remember that Blade Runner movie was a big inspiration for all the cyberpunk, you know, visuals.
Comfortable, and I figure it's kind of like your second home down there. At the bottom of the old elevator, there's a gate. Past it, there's a chamber. It's got a round platform.
Yeah, I know it.
And the setting, and
there, alone. You better hold up
so it has a really big influence in the whole cyberpunk genre. Okay, now we have to save again because there is a situation that can go really wrong. Freddy got fingered. There you can have milk.
What is a man?
A miserable pile of sins.
It's cleaner than when you left it.
My dog?
Yeah, your pooch is there too.
My dog.
Is that everything I need to clear me?
I gotta tell you, kid, those inset photos look pretty real. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered.
But we haven't seen any.
Let me guess. Clovis gave them to you.
It must seem pretty gullible, but he sounded on the level.
We haven't seen any mutants, by the way.
Called you his brother. Said you came down.
Lullaby, my baby. My baby chocolate.
I was using you to get inside the LPD. You hadn't been on the job
My
too long,
baby chocolate.
maybe.
What TV series was
You
that?
screw with my head? How convenient. You can satisfy your blackmailer and keep me from sniffing around your dirty work at the same time.
You're too smart for me, kid. Water under the bridge. You ready to talk trade?
Is it like if Lullaby and Lazuli were a couple, their combined name will be Lola.
Guy for trying to better himself.
Lola. Lola 45.
Ripping off speed loaders and selling the shit yourself.
That would be great.
Farming out LPD weapons through black marketeers.
Lolali.
Torching two pimps.
Lolali 45.
When you were working Vice.
Hey, those two had it coming.
Lola
How long
Lolba.
did you think it could last?
Lola Lolba.
It finally reaches the point where you don't even.
Well, there is an idea. There is an idea.
Only what's coming to you tomorrow. 20 years in the job, kid, and nobody was gonna touch me.
Helping reps also part of the job.
Lolly 16.
I was gonna whack them myself once.
Chica. That's how it works. Yeah.
Loose ends.
Extra boo. Extra boo. Chica.
Clovis is still gonna come gunning for me, kid.
Yeah, you start your own combined YouTube channel
Our problems are over.
where you show how to make Maxa Coke and
happily ever after.
play with rubber ducks.
There's no way I'm retiring another rep. Not after what I've been through. It ain't worth it. Do it yourself.
And channel's team will be like duck liver. Lololi. I don't recommend using Lololi because it can give you different kind of ideas.
Does it make any difference now?
We had a deal, remember? You might want to
Yeah, I take. I'm a reasonable guy. I only take 2%. You can have the rest.
I see we were right to follow him, Sadiq.
Looks that way, man.
Who the hell do you think you're kidding, McCoy? You're gonna fry.
The hunter, do us a favor, man. He bagged us a traitor.
Brother,
Brother.
you killed a human. No going back.
96% of my fist in your liver.
Come out and show yourselves.
That's not cheap. Thank you, Lazuli.
You must decide where you belong, brother.
When I
Stop calling me that.
You've wasted much precious time.
when expert gives you He's pissed.
No
It's
more
not
choices,
cheap.
Ray McCoy. Meet us at the moon bus.
Moon
Together
bus.
we'll face the tigers that wait in the night forest.
Pum, pum, pum. Okay, we are gonna be their friend. I'm a happy guy like that. And hopefully we don't have to see our dog getting blown up. I wouldn't like that. Holy replicants. That would be a great size. Jonge. Let's create. Onlyreplicants.com. Think about it, Lasoli. Jonge has Young Gay in his channel as a voice command. Your voice is famous.
Tough day, McCoy.
You could say that.
Steele is looking for you. And Brian. You've been keeping the whole department happy.
Not anymore. Why not anymore?
I know. You looking for me too, Gaff?
Looking, not killing. I'm in a good mood today. You know you got some interesting neighbors, McCoy.
Yeah.
Aww.
I've been too busy to visit lately.
Love is over.
You gonna turn yourself in?
I'm thinking about it.
I think this is the original.
Think hard. You killed anyone yet? It's like I said before. You retire a human, your career is over. Your life too, maybe.
Oh, there was. Didn't know. Let me check. That was a.
We don't live forever, do we?
I owned this game back in the day because I bought it. Let me check. Later in the game.
So I say, well, you should have voted for him then.
Very good. Very funny, yes.
Tree. Was it tree?
Down to business. At last estimate, 5 billion tons of kibble surround this city. Eventually, it's going to have to be cleared away.
Eldon, we've got specials to do that job.
But the attrition rate is enormous. No. There's only one way it can be accomplished. My way.
4. It had 4.
Unfortunately, your way is illegal.
4 CDs.
For the moment, yes. The laws can be changed. And if replicants were allowed to work...
Says the Google.
Imagine what your legacy would be. Governor Maurice Colvig, the national hero...
But never knew that there was a DVD version.
Even your opponents will vote for you.
How can you possibly guarantee
Fuck me sideways.
tragedies will occur?
Whatever you like.
It's a very simple solution to an old design challenge. Give them jobs on Earth, and they will never desire a different life.
That is a lie.
Who's there?
It's one of my children, I think, and a very resourceful one at that. Why don't you show yourself?
With pleasure.
Call security.
Who is this man?
I'd like to ask the same question.
One more word from him, and he'll be dead.
I will not be spoken.
You're certainly a man of your word.
I want all the data you have
Fuck on sidewalk.
Imitations.
Come on.
Why don't you just take a seat? We'll have a little talk.
I don't have time for talk.
I wish I could help you. I really do. But the data is useless. The 4-year lifespan is unalterable.
My friends, my family, dying before my very eyes, and all you can say is, there is no hope.
Älä semmosia liirum-laarumeja.
Well, and when night comes, I'll go to place fit for woe, walking along the darkened valley with silent melancholy.
I would prefer him alive if possible.
Oh. Great.
That's exactly the conclusion I had in mind. Have you stationed guards in the mezzanine?
Yes, sir, but I mean, after that fall.
Oh, don't be a fool. You're not dead yet.
That's dancing, Netri. Dancing.
Oh, God. No.
They killed the dog. Yeah, if I'm correct, if we if you answer the phone, we don't get the ending that I want.
Your floor number, please.
Ground floor.
Or you haven't. Oh. What's here? No. We are doing a different ending now. No, was it? That's a good question, Netri. People like to be green stuff. Well, why not? Was it here then? Yeah. Was there more? No. Let's do a different save. I remember that those were the good years.
You almost got away with it, Slim. And I expected so much more from you.
Why'd you have to kill her?
Who? The mutt? The artificial pet of a replicant? What'd you think I'd do?
Show some mercy?
Well, I guess that's why you're there, and I'm here. Now, why don't you explain to me what you're doing out here, Slim?
Was it, Junge?
Maybe you can ease my suspicious mind.
I'm just checking it out.
Just doing a little sightseeing?
That's right.
Right. And not 50 yards from your pal Clovis and the moon bus you hijacked. You're not convincing me too good, Slim.
You gonna shoot me down right here?
It's as good a place as any.
That's
Do
for
you want to go
bits.
in the machine now?
Or was
See
it
if
like
you
that?
answer this question.
Oh.
What a waste.
What a waste. What a waste. Yes, you can always learn about new stuff that you can buy.
Brother man, wondering when you make it out here.
Took a little while to realize where I belonged.
The maker built you right.
What about you, Sadiq? Aren't you a killer?
You bet, man. Human too. My woman, she be replicant. Tried to get away from her master. A blade runner shot her.
I'm sorry.
Happened long time ago. I take my revenge where I can. Help the reps much as possible.
The moon bus up and running yet?
All it needs is fuel. Clovis wants to see you. Bring you back into family. I say, he proved himself. Welcome back. One happy family. Got to be something around here, man. Old reactor cores. Anything still got a glow. Generator?
Yes.
It take almost
So
anything.
we are a synth. replicant. Oh, that looks like stuff that you wanna carry. Yeah.
You for real, I'm thinking. Going. See Clovis. He not got too much time left.
What's the word, friend?
Going. You see Clovis. He not got too much time left.
What's the word, friend?
Going. You see Clovis. He not got too much time left.
What's the word, friend?
Going. You see Clovis. He not got too much time left.
Oh, we are so nice. Everybody is here.
Welcome, brother. We have very little time.
I spoke to Sadiq. He's installing the power source right now.
Excellent. And do you have something for me?
DNA information?
We have some of it.
I hope it's enough.
It will have to be.
I've got questions of my own.
No doubt. But answers will take time, and time is precious to all of us.
It's true then. We've only got 4 years.
Yes. Of course, I could be hit by lightning tomorrow, but with the information Terrell gave you, who knows, brother?
Who
it may
knows?
just be enough to make a difference.
Who knows?
He's a hunter no more. He has come home. It's time to go, my friend.
Where are we going?
To the heavens, brother. To fulfill our destinies off-world.
Yeah, the first time I got this ending, he was like dying. Oh. Now we got this ending. Itchy. Best not listen to that because I have a feeling that
I won!
somebody doesn't like it.